What's going on, you guys? It's me. I just got back from getting ashes. Today's date, February 14th, 2024, and I figured I'd just do this quick video as an intro to the main video, which is when I gave up booze for Lent 2023. This year, we're going to be giving up booze and smoking, so gonna definitely be documenting that. And I guess I just want to say a few things before we get started here. If you're here looking for like inspiration, I guess would be the best thing. I don't know, that feels a little I don't know. I'm just the reason for me making this video was to speak on my spiritualism and my relationship with the church, pretty much saying, I'm not perfect, and those hardcores will see this video and they'll be like, "Whoa, what's this guy doing? How's he mixing one thing with the other?" But I don't know. I did this to prove that, hey, I'm not an alcoholic. So that's why I went 40 days and 40 nights without drinking. But I just want those that come here, if you're coming here to criticize, hey, by all means, leave your criticisms in the comment section. Let's get this algorithm going. But what I really want people to see here is, like, you can deviate from the path, you can deviate from the light, but there's always time to go back. That door never closes. The Most High will always have His arms open, waiting for you. You just gotta want to go to Him, because He's not gonna embrace you when you don't want to be embraced. So anybody who's been struggling with their faith or ever wants to just come back because they've strayed from the path, then this is mainly what this video is for. Again, I encourage all criticism. Hey, well, why you even drinking? That's not a right thing. Why you even smoking weed? That's not a right thing. Hey, go ahead and let me have it in the comment section. But peace be among all you guys. May the Lord's blessings be upon each and every one of you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you. Now, am I an alcoholic? I'll just tell you the truth. This is God's truth. Someone's going to lie when they say this is God's truth. But pretty much, nah, I mean, it's once a week. And trust me, I do it like once a week. But I don't think that makes me an alcoholic. Now, granted, I'll tell you, we do smack like 9 beers each minimum when we do decide to come together. But I mean, it's only once a week. Honestly, this is what an alcoholic would say. He would say, "I'm not an alcoholic." But that's why we're gonna do this experiment. We're gonna find out, can I go 40 days and 40 nights without a single drop of alcohol? No, I'm still smoking, because I mean, being sober, that's the ultimate challenge. We're gonna do that next Lent. We're gonna just go complete cold turkey, no cannabinoids, no liquor, and that's gonna be brutal. Because the world already irks me as it is, so definitely gonna be looking forward to that one. But this time we only just gave up alcohol, so I had the weed to fall back on. Which, I mean, trust me, I was the first week, bro, I swear I was like twitchy because I wanted to drink, bro. I wanted a cold beer. I was like, oh, it's hot, bro, like let me go get a fucking kawama real quick. But regardless, I don't think I'm an alcoholic, and we're gonna do this experiment to be able to prove it, because I'm telling you, no one thinks I can do it. Which, I mean, I do have a rep for being a drunk, like not even being a drunk, but because I was gonna say, oh, they know I put them down, but it's like, okay, so they know you as a drunk, right? So it's like, okay, I don't even know if that's something I want to brag about, but I'm gonna handle it, and I got footage, so we're gonna see what's up. Stay tuned.
Now, I was raised Catholic, the son of 2 Mexican immigrants, with Mexico being 80% Catholic. They were gonna pass their faith on to me. And although I don't look fondly as my youth as a Catholic, I really don't, because I'm sorry, it was annoying having to wake up 6:30 on my weekends to go to mass. And for what? Just to be there standing. Okay, now sit down. Now stand up again. Now kneel. Now stand up again. Now sit down. Now shake everyone's hand. A kid, that's not what a kid wants to do. And if a kid's already got bad attitude about something, you can't expect him, if you start off bad, you're gonna end off bad, like, you know. And that's pretty much what happened with me. I hated it. I'll tell you straight up, I hated it. And it came down to like what made it was just piling up even more. It was a church event, my mom would drag us up over there. There was this going on, my mom would drag us on over there. It got to the point where Goku, to all my anime fans, Goku was gonna go Super Saiyan, right? The first time for Western audiences. And my mom drags us out to a damn church event on a weekday. I was supposed to see Goku go Super Saiyan, and you're over here dragging me. And well, I'm going, so you gotta go too. Is that supposed to endear me to Christ? It honestly made me resent it for a while. Look at it. Can you hear my voice? I still kind of resent that. Like, but I slowly grew to love Christ. I will say that, because I started altar serving, and I actually altar served for a good amount of time. I don't mind saying that, because I look fondly at those times, because when you're up there, the energy is different. You hang on every single word on the scripture, because you're there. You can't doze off. You got everyone looking, you know. When you're in the pews, you can maybe doze off or something, but when you're up there, it's just a different energy. And I do look fondly during my service. I served until like I was 17. In my confirmation, everyone had fancy clothes. I literally got confirmed in my altar robe, which was I thought was pretty cool, which was crazy because I went to a temple that was away from where I lived. It was far away, and it was I'll just straight up say it was a ghetto neighborhood. And I mean, Martin Luther King Drive was like literally like a minute away, so you already know when streets are named stuff like that, it's not the best area. But I once asked my mom, I was like, well, we have a church literally up the street from here, like why don't we go to that one? And my mom said, look, they have all the help. They have actually too much help there. Over here in this other church where we've been coming to since you were like 4 or 5, there's no help. They need help. So we're gonna go plug in that hole. But I'm telling you, during my confirmation, literally all my a lot of my high school classmates we all got confirmed, and like it was hella crazy because they're all looking at me like, dude, this guy's still altar serving, like he's like 16 now, bro, like how are you doing this? But it was crazy because I'm telling you, there was no other help. There was no one else to do it. And I do look fondly on that. I do look fondly on those years of service because they brought me closer to him. And that as far as my faith's concerned, I have deviated from the light, but I still cling on to my faith, even if it's any shimmer of light can repel the darkness, right? So I do have a shimmer of light, and I just got to make that thing grow. But as far as my faith, man, I do identify with this church, and as though some of the memories aren't the best, in the end, I did end up loving Christ, and I still love Christ. And hopefully through this challenge, we can prove, we can prove, because actions speak louder than words. Now, of course, before we start the season of Lent, we must first identify what is Lent. And according to the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, Lent is a 40-day season of prayer, fasting, and almsgiving that begins on Ash Wednesday and ends at sundown on Holy Thursday. It's a period of preparation to celebrate the Lord's resurrection at Easter. During Lent, we seek the Lord in prayer by reading sacred scripture. We serve by giving alms, and we practice self-control through fasting. We are called not only to abstain from luxuries during Lent, but to a true inner conversion of heart as we seek to follow Christ's will more faithfully. We recall the waters of baptism in which we were also baptized into Christ's death, died to sin and evil, and began new life in Christ. So yeah, that pretty much just tells us, hey, this is what it is. It's a time to get yourself closer to God, and you know how you do that. You pray, you read the good book, and that's literally how you get closer to Him. It's crazy, right? But that doing that and abstaining, so like a big key word there was self-control. I totally agree with that. It's a time to show a little discipline, especially someone who's not really disciplined like me. So yeah, this is definitely what my interpretation was. What Lent has meant to me all this time I've been on this planet was it's just been a time for you to show that you're down for the big J, man, you know. And that comes with giving up something that the actual, you know, we just listened to the actual definition given by the church itself, but you know, when you treat it a certain way, which still follows the same guidelines, like, you know, giving up luxuries, giving up pleasures, as a sign of, hey, you know, I'm down for this thing. Like, I think that's always been just a big thing for me, and that's how I've taken it. I remember in my when I was like a freshman, I gave up meat, and actually went I didn't make it, but I did go a good minute without eating meat, and just I remember those moments fondly, because I just remember praying and being so, like, though there was discomfort for sure, because I mean, I was eating beans and rice, sopa, bread with peanut butter. That's how I was sustaining myself. But there's a bit of discomfort when there's delicious meals being cooked, and you could just partake in some of it. And I'm a big meat eater myself, so that there was just some pleasure in suffering. I don't know, it was weird. It was weird, but like I said, I look fondly on those moments when I did that in freshman year. I gave up meat again, like I believe like 5 years ago. I think I gave up meat, and that one was brutal too, but that one was easier because, you know, you can buy yourself, back when I was freshman, you know, you had to find whatever's in the house. But now that, you know, you're older and you know, you got money now, it was a lot easier. A big thing is, well, hey, well, you don't go to mass. And it's true, I don't go to mass, but it's like, I'm still down for the cause. Like, here, I'll show it by giving up. People, when I told them I was giving up liquor, they were like, you are not gonna make it. You cannot just not drink. And he's like, oh, even the lads were like, okay, I guess we're not hanging out, huh? You're not gonna come out and hang out. I was like, bro, like, come on, once a week, man, we need to recharge, bro. Like, but nobody thought I could even, they didn't even like think that was a plausible thing. And I'm like, look, we're gonna try this out. I didn't make it. A couple years back, I gave up alcohol. I made it to the last week. Then we decided, hey, we're gonna watch a UFC. We watched when Max Holloway went up to fight Dustin Poirier, and yeah, I ended up cracking that night. I smacked like 6 beers, and it felt so good. But I felt like shit afterwards, because I was like, man, I was a week away from Easter. But it's a time for you to show that you're down for the faith, even though you don't live how you should be living. You know, I always took it as a way to say, you know, hey, God, I'm sorry, and let me make it up to you by showing my penance. You know, that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna give up alcohol. I don't know the actual day count, but I'm gonna just call it 40 days and 40 nights. Now, I'm fortunate enough that the people I fuck with, we're all in the same neighborhood, so that's kind of why I think we're able to actually set a day and just slam a couple cold ones, because it's convenient. You know, it's just down the street, dude. Like, you ain't really left your house when you go drink with one of the lads. But that is why it's gonna be hard to just go up in there, and it was hard, I'm not gonna lie. Just going to hang out with a bunch of drunks. I mean, you've been there before. I'm sure a lot of people have been designated drivers to where they can't drink and everyone around them is being an absolute ass. And that's what was happening. I'm there looking salty as hell because I want a beer. But yet everyone else is just like, well, hey, bro, like, I don't believe in it that much, you know? Like, oh, like, the lads, they're spiritual. I mean, to an extent, you know? I think they were raised into the universal church, so we share in that. We actually one of the lads was gonna give up liquor, and the other lad gave up actually red meat. He actually went a long way. I don't know if he finished, but he told me 2-3 weeks in, because they saw me, I wasn't drinking. They're like, oh bro, hey, I haven't been eating red meat, and I'm actually just gonna go. I unknowingly wasn't eating red meat, but now I'm gonna go all the whole 40 days without it. And I was like, dude, good for you, man. Like, you know, nothing's cool when you inspire someone to, you know. Let's keep it a buck. I mean, I don't think Lent is mandatory. Like, I don't know the actual, because I know it ain't a mandatory thing to go to Ash Wednesday, even though everybody does go on Ash Wednesday for some reason. And I know my people, for a fact, I can guarantee you, they think that the ashes are supposed to, like, protect you from hell or something. And it's like, bro, it's not. It don't work like that. It ain't no magic dust, bro. You gotta put it in your time and your dedication, and that's how you survive the flames, you know. But I swear, I can almost guarantee you, any Mexican thinks that ash is supposed to be like magic dust or something. But my bad, Rasa. I just had to call y'all out on that. But nah, I mean, not a lot of people give something up, but it was cool to see that they wanted to follow me on this trail as well. You know, that was really heartfelt. But yeah, it was hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. And then another lad who used to be in the neighborhood, he came to visit for some reason. And this was crazy. That guy said his house is haunted, and he showed up randomly to the lad's house where we were all hanging out. And he's like, dude, my house is fucking haunted. I had to leave, bro. I'm spending the night at my parents' house. My wife's out of town. And I'm like, oh my god, your house is haunted, and the first thing you decide is to come over here and visit us? You are a bad person. You are a very bad person. Guaranteed I brought something home that night. Guaranteed because my man, he gets scared a lot. I'm not actually, just to segue into this, I remember once he told me he was getting the sleep paralysis. He was getting that sleep paralysis, and then one night I decided, hey, well, I'll pray for you, brother. Like, I just hope that, hey, you can leave him alone. And I swear to freaking God, and it must have been a mind game or something. Like, I probably was playing, but no, I had sleep paralysis that same night. And it's like, oh, that's what you get for trying to help somebody. That's all I remember was that. But no, that guy shows up and he's like, yeah, my house is haunted, bro. I had to come down here. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like, you must have brought some bad juju over here. But yeah, they were all getting drunk, and I'm over here just oh, hey, yeah, no. And they're like, bro, you're gonna crack. And they're like, dude, just crack. And it's like, it wasn't bad peer pressure. They knew I'm set in my ways. And yeah, bro, like, yeah, the guys would show up. I remember a homie showed up with a OE, and it looked like that bottle was sweating. I have not drank an OE in 10 years. Maybe even 15. But I swear this thing was sweating because it was just pulled out of the freezer, and like, it looked like the most delicious thing I'd ever seen. And I just had to sit there and like, oh, what's up? Come on, join me. I bought 2, bro. Someone needs to get down with me. And I'm like, no, I decided to be spiritual for 40 days and 40 nights. And it like I said, it was brutal because there was some. It's annoying when everyone around you is drunk and you're sober. I'm sorry, that shit's annoying. But here's the thing: I wasn't gonna stop hanging out with the lads. Like, I don't get it. Just because we say I do decide to stop drinking, Like, I'm just supposed to stop hanging out with them because oh well, all they do is drink. It's like, nah, bro. Like, if they're your people, you should be able to just coexist without partaking in the consumption of alcohol. You know, you should be able to do that. I don't understand why. Oh no, well, I'm changed now, and all y'all do is drink. So bye. Like, we're like, if those are your people, I mean, I don't know. I could have just been locked up in my room, fucking, with the candles on, doing fucking. I said the F word, and I was gonna say like 50 Hail Marys right there. It's like, oh, that was not gonna mix well. But no, I'm saying, like, I would have been in my room, did 50,000 Hail Marys a day, and I swear I would have made it. But having the temptation in front of you, man, while the vibe is right, man, the tracks are slamming, and having that in front of you and still being able to say, no, I'm not drinking right now. That, bro, that is what this is all about. Man, y'all don't even understand how proud of myself I was that. Cause, bro, I love drinking. I swear I'm not an alcoholic, bro. I proved it with this Lent. I proved that I'm not an alcoholic. I literally saw temptation in the face. I licked temptation's face, and then I just walked away. I owned temptation. Like, I just that's why, like, towards the end of Lent, I rolled up my last blunt, and it was actually a hash blunt. Some pressed hash that I had made myself, so I figured this thing's gonna burn for a while, so I might as well just record my thoughts while I'm free falling in free form, you know, like, that's what it felt like. And this was what happens here. I just start throwing up at the mouth. I guess I was trying to be funny, but at the same time it's like, no, just let it flow, just don't stop talking. And dude, I swear that blunt was lit for like 15 minutes. Hash blunts, you can do it, you guys, trust me. People say, what the hell's a hash blunt? You can't do a hash blunt. Bro, look at that thing just burning. But I don't know, I just talked for like 15 minutes right there, and I don't know, I just went to the back porch just to put the camera in front of me. I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't really like tell my surroundings apart, but something was right there laying and is obstructing the camera, and when you see what it is, it's like, bro, come on, like, you would have thought I planned this, you know. I swear I didn't. We just keep that thing back there, and something told me, hey, go record this video in the back, and it was kind of cool. And that's when I make the challenge that, well, hey, like, what's custom in Mexico is they'll take a cross or a saint, and they'll carry that saint all the way to the saint's designated temple. And it's a tradition in the little towns, little pueblos out there. They do stuff like that. It's called cumpliendo la manda, and that's, yeah, you're again, when you're offering, you're showing through action. And seeing what was there is I decided to lay down the gauntlet, and I was like, I'm gonna walk with it all the way to the local temple. You know, local temple is like 4 miles away, maybe. And the thing weighed, I don't know, 45 pounds. Not even all that. Well, it started getting heavy. I'm not even gonna lie, it started getting heavy, but this is where I laid down the gauntlet, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. But it's crazy how that came all together. And yeah, people say coincidences, but man, I swear some stuff just feels like there's someone writing this play, you know.
Yeah.
So we made it to the end of our video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you learned something, maybe even had a laugh or two as I
took my journey, my spiritual journey of giving up alcohol for 40 days and 40 nights. Hopefully this inspires some of you, and just know that you're not alone. All you have to do is a call upon him and he'll answer the call. So again, we're towards the end of our video. This means that I did make it 40 days and 40 nights. So remember, you guys, it was through him, with him, in him. So carry with your cross and onward, brave soldiers of Christ. This canal has not had water in years. She was like, oh, it's in the front. And I was like, oh, well. I'm like, no, thank you. I won't do that one. Yeah? No, okay.